We are given this unique dichotomy in today's readings, the readings of St. Peter and St. Paul. Their lives mirror very much the life of Jesus, the ministry of Jesus. Jesus goes about doing the thing that God has commanded him to do. And from time to time, things go badly. But for most of his ministry, the bad things seem to just wash off of him, right? Peter is arrested. They just killed James. And so he's got to presume, like, I know what's going to happen as soon as the Feast of Unleavened Bread is over. Like, that's it for me, right? And he's in jail behind 16 guards. I don't know who Herod was trying to protect him from. The one was probably sufficient. And the fortress, And yet in a vision, the angel lets him loose. And St. Paul is no stranger to this, right? He's been rescued from all kinds of weird things. But much like Jesus, even though he's always escaped his enemy's clutches, there is an end point. And in St. Paul's letter to Timothy, he knows it's here, which is all the more astonishing about how he wraps up the bit. I'm being poured out like a libation. Y'all, that's a sacrifice. That's the end of it, right? My departure, the time for my departure is at hand. That's not even poetic language. The only bit of poeticism in there is that you need to understand, by departure, he means departure from this life. He knows his death is coming. And yet he finishes with this: I was rescued from the lion's mouth. Okay, maybe he's talking about the previous times in which his life was in danger, or which he had actually been killed. The Lord will rescue me from every evil threat and will bring me safe to his heavenly kingdom. He's not talking about earthly life anymore. The courage of the martyrs is not the ability to stand in the face of death and still, have a smile on your face. It is to endure. I'm walking with Jesus to the point that it is now endangering my life, and I will endure. I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to go, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to go. And if you walk with Jesus in this life, as St. Paul and St. Peter did, then you will walk with Jesus after this life. But if you walk on your own in this life, you will walk on your own after this life. And the difference is striking. So, much like St. Peter and St. Paul, there are many crosses we have yet still to bear. Unlike them, they're probably not going to be very lethal. But pick them up and go with them anyway. Because if you walk with Christ in this life, you walk with him in the next life.